Hi, welcome to 15 Minutes of Fame. My name is Robert Voisey, and I'm the director down in Hell's Kitchen with Thomas Piercy. And we are going to be performing this set of Tom's 15 Minutes of Fame. So we're going to do 15 pieces for 15 Minutes of Fame for clarinet. And I wanted to bring on some of the composers to speak a little bit about their pieces before we play it. The first one is, he's an Indian composer born in 2001.
My name's Utsyo Chakraborty. I actually got to know Tom through his Tokyo to New York concerts, you see. And I was particularly fascinated by the fact that he was championing contemporary composers who were like 98 years old or 8 years old. There's a big gap of composers he's actually covering. So that inspired me to write something for Tom. And so I wrote the piece very quickly actually. It's called Run. It goes just like the piece. I wrote the piece just as the tempo goes.
Here we go. Run for clarinet.
Let me bring in Monica Chu.
Hello, Robert.
Monica is an Oakland pianist and composer, a gifted player with an affinity for deeply sensitive expression. She has been featured on radio stations worldwide. She started composing in 2017 and couldn't be happier about it. Us too. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your pieces coming up?
So I had just come back from seeing a friend, and we had taken a walk. And on our way to the trailhead, we had run into this burly cat, which was obviously very extroverted and well-fed. And it had a little encounter on the sidewalk with a Steller jay that was up in a tree. And so they're just two characters that had stuck in my mind from that visit, and they made it into the piece.
The next piece, Monica Chu's Cat and Jay for clarinet.
And we also have Ulf Grahn. Where's Ulf?
I'm here.
Hi, Ulf. How
Hi,
are you?
Rob. It's fine. How are you?
I'm doing well. Ulf Grahn is an award-winning composer of works for orchestra, chamber, solo, choir, theater, and dance. In 1973, he founded the Contemporary Music Forum in Washington, D.C., and he served as its program director until 1984. During 1988 to 1990, he is the artistic and managing director of the Music at Lake Stillajon Festival. And we've known each other for many years.
Yeah. I think there was a big conference in New York. And I'm really happy about this 1 minute piece idea, because if you look back in history, there are many famous pieces that are around 1 minute or a minute and a half. Which,
Yeah, I think so too. I think the short form is great.
And
And what
also-
about your piece that's coming up?
this one for the clarinet one was the call for clarinet, but it also happened to coincide with one of my oldest childhood friends just died briefly before that, and I was pondering what shall I do, and then it suddenly dawned on me I can write a short little epitaph as a remembrance about our happy days, and it might have some sad parts into it, but it's primarily felt that it was a happy instance. We had lots of fun together.
Next is of Grahn's Epitaph.
Hello.
Hi, Dan.
Hi.
David Gonzalez graduated from Central High School in 2018. He is currently attending California State Fresno, and he plans to graduate in 2022 with a BA in music education with an instrumental emphasis. David, you want to tell us a little bit about your piece?
Yeah. So I took a composition class last semester with Dr. Boone, and one of the assignments that we had to do was make a piece for this for either calls of the 15 Minutes for Fame. And the piece happened because I was just playing a run with ideas on clarinet to see what sounded cool.
Dancing Glass, David Gonzalez. Next, taking the train to Katerini. Akmal Parwez, Morning Glow.
Buongiorno a tutti, sono Ugo Raimondi, un giovane compositore italiano. Ringrazio l'associazione Vox Novus di New York e il signor Robert Voisey per avermi dato l'opportunità di parlare del mio brano per clarinetto. Il mio lavoro consiste in una piccola miniatura dal titolo Il folletto dispettoso. Questo brano descrive un piccolo folletto che disturba in tutti i modi la tranquillità di una giovane ninfa del bosco. All'inizio il folletto non si manifesta subito, resta in agguato, si avvicina lentamente per poi saltar fuori da un cespuglio e creare caos intorno a sé. Verso la fine del brano il folletto scappa via, lasciando la ninfa tremante dalla paura, mentre in lontananza si odono ancora i passi leggeri del piccolo folletto. Ringrazio il clarinetista Thomas Piercy per aver selezionato il mio brano ed auguro a tutti voi buon ascolto.
Miss Kosaka received a doctorate degree from Tokyo National University in Fine Arts and Music. Her main activities are based on Japanese ancient traditional music theory, gagaku.
My name is Sakiko Kosaka. I'm Japanese, live in Tokyo. Now, reading brief of my musical thinking. Okay. First, I am interested in Mr. Piercy's musical activities. I, Japanese, have very fine feeling in our mind. However, Mr. Piercy has huge understanding for us. I agree very much with his attitude of updating or brushing up for modern art music.
Next is Yoyami no Haimi. And Kosaka-san, ohayo gozaimasu. I know it's early in Tokyo for you. Thanks for joining us. Little carnival music. Here we go with Emma Shifrin's dialogue.
The next one will be Blair Whittington, and I think we have him in the background. Blair, are you there? Blair Whittington is a... Hi, Blair.
Hi, Rob. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Blair Whittington is a Los Angeles native and composer. His chamber music and art songs have been performed across the United States and Europe, as well as by Vox Novus and 15 Minutes of Fame a lot.
I saw Tom's call, and I wrote this on a Monday morning in June. And I was just kind of imagining a piece with a lot of just enjoying arpeggios to start. So, and with some legato arpeggios, and of course you want to contrast that using if you're emphasizing standard techniques with maybe staccato. And so there was some staccato and some more clipped phrases in contrast to that. So I just named the piece Rolling Sound because I was enjoying the sound and the rolling arpeggios and the different registers of the clarinet and imagining all those. And of course, a player like Tom can play anything. So that's great.
And Blair Whittington's Rolling Sound.
Hi, my name is Sebastian. I'm a computer science student and free-time composer from Germany. I'm currently studying computer science at the University of Hamburg in my third semester. And whenever I'm not occupied with computer science studies and that kind of stuff, I'm mostly occupied with music. I play the piano, I listen to a lot of music, and I also compose pieces like this little piece, Transparency for solo clarinet. Now, the piece Transparency, there's two little musical ideas. For the most part, the piece is sort of hovering on the clarinet's throat tones, these thin and, hence the title, rather transparent tones of the clarinet. And from time to time, there's also small melodies on these throat tones, which then are copied and elaborated in other registers in which the sound is a bit fuller. So maybe it takes it up an octave or down an octave, and then it sort of explores these different registers of the clarinet, almost as if they were sort of different instruments talking to each other. And then, of course, the clarinet falls back into just hovering on the throat tones.
And the next piece is Parsa Zandi's Lifespan of a Fly. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Nice to see you after seeing all your little black dots for so long.